Bryce Young will be an elite quarterback in the NFL. Bryce Young is a quarterback from the University of Alabama and is widely considered to be the best quarterback in the 2023 NFL Draft. Young has shown immense skill and leadership abilities both in high school and in college. He has overcome obstacles such as his height to become a top prospect in the draft. Bryce Young's success in high school is undeniable. He played at Modern Day High School in California and set numerous records. He was a 3-year starter and led his team to a 35-3 record. He threw for over 13,000 yards and 152 touchdowns, while also rushing for 1,084 yards and 26 rushing touchdowns. His senior year, he was named the Gatorade National Player of the Year and was the top-ranked dual-threat quarterback in the country. However, Young's height was a concern for some scouts. Standing at just 5'11", some believed he would struggle against taller defenses, but Young has proven that he can use his height to his advantage. He has a quick release and a strong arm, allowing him to get the ball out quickly and accurately. He is also mobile and can evade defenders in the pocket. He has been praised for his decision-making and ability to read defenses, which allows him to find the open receiver and make smart plays. In college, Young continued to impress. He joined the University of Alabama as a freshman and served as the backup to Mac Jones. Despite limited playing time, Young showed his potential in the few games he played. In his first game against Missouri, he completed 87.5% of his passes for 156 yards and a touchdown. Later in the season, he played against Auburn in the Iron Bowl and threw for 164 yards and 2 touchdowns, leading Alabama to a 42-13 victory. In 2021, Young became the starting quarterback for Alabama. He quickly established himself as a leader on the team and led Alabama to a 13-2 record, including a victory over Georgia in the SEC championship game, winning 41-24. Young put up impressive stats, throwing for 4,500 yards and 46 touchdowns while only throwing 6 interceptions. He also rushed for 562 yards and rushed for 6 total touchdowns. What sets Bryce Young apart from the other quarterbacks in the draft is his ability to perform under pressure. In the SEC championship game, he faced off against the best defense in the country and threw for 421 yards and 3 touchdowns, leading Alabama to a convincing victory. In the college football playoff semifinal against Cincinnati, he threw for 181 yards and 3 touchdowns, leading Alabama to an impressive 27-6 victory. And in that national championship game against Georgia, he threw for 347 yards and 3 touchdowns. But it wasn't enough to defeat the NFL-ready Georgia Bulldogs. Young's success in high school and college made him the top prospect in the 2023 NFL Draft. He has the arm strength, accuracy, mobility, and decision-making skills that teams are looking for as a quarterback. His leadership abilities and ability to perform under pressure make him a valuable asset to any NFL team. Despite his height being a concern, Young has shown that he can overcome his obstacle and use it to his advantage. His quick release and ability to evade defenders in the pocket make him a difficult quarterback to defend against. The Carolina Panthers are currently sitting at the number 1 spot of the 2023 NFL Draft. And this next part is a huge reason why they should not even hesitate to take Bryce Young. Winning the Heisman in college football today has to be one of the highest achievements an individual can possibly make. Bryce Young has been able to show remarkable talent, hard work, and dedication to the game. He is only the second quarterback in Alabama history to even win the Heisman. First was quarterback Joe Namath. Bryce Young's Heisman solidifies that he is the top prospect in the 2023 NFL Draft and raise expectations for his future success in the league. And lastly, my final point to discuss why Bryce Young is the clear-cut best quarterback in the 2023 NFL Draft, we have to briefly discuss the legendary 2022 season that he was a part of. But first, a message from our proud sponsor, PrizePicks. PrizePicks is the easiest way to have action on the game in states like California, Florida, and Texas. PrizePicks is a daily fantasy sports app where you can make player projections in your favorite sports such as football, basketball, baseball, and hockey all season long. How does it work? You select 2 to 5 players and choose more or less on their projections, and if those players score more or less than their PrizePick projection, you can win up to 10 times your money on any entry. Just hop on the PrizePicks app, go to the football tab, and check out the player projections. It's a smooth process where you can make your entries in 60 seconds or less with fast withdrawals. It's that easy. As a first-time depositor, use promo code RFF and you receive a 100% instant deposit match up to $100 and use code RFF, link in the description. It's very, very important to discuss the 2022 season of Bryce Young and why it is more spectacular than anyone could ever imagine. In that 2022 season, Bryce Young threw for 3,328 yards, 32 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and holding a quarterback rating of 163.2. Also being able to sprinkle in 4 rushing touchdowns for almost 200 yards rushing. And to best illustrate how this season in 2022 was so impactful for Bryce Young's success and how it is so underrated that it is actually being swept under the rug that he is just a typical Alabama quarterback, I'm ready to dismantle that argument. Bryce Young was able to accomplish those statistics while not having a day one ready NFL starting wide receiver. He didn't have a Julio Jones, a Devonta Smith, a Calvin Ridley, an Amari Cooper, a Jalen Waddle. He briefly had Jamison Williams, but he left for the draft in 2021. He didn't have a Henry Ruggs or a Jerry Jeudy. Heck, he didn't have John Mechie in that 2022 season. So understand his success on what he's been able to do, not while just in the SEC, not while being a smaller quarterback for the SEC, he was able to do without elite wide receiver talent surrounding him. His leading receiver was running back Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. It is not rocket science to understand that Bryce Young is not only the clear-cut best quarterback in the 2023 NFL Draft, but that his career is set up to be a prosperous and very successful career. He has any intangibles that he would want in a quarterback, and he has every tool imaginable for him to be successful and have a long, luxurious career. For any doubters and haters of Bryce Young, it is very, very important that you understand one thing and one thing alone. If a quarterback is 5'11" and is able to break barriers of what Bryce Young has done, you don't second guess it. You take it, you run with it, you put the card in. Carolina Panthers, you are currently on the clock. Bryce Young is made for greatness. He will be a legendary quarterback of the National Football League. Don't mess it up. Like, comment, subscribe.